Okay. So, it was just the power of the building that was out.
Yep.
Currently arrived home from Paris the day before the murder. Thinker. Time of death. Wait.
Huh?
Okay. Okay, hold on. Where does he say
figure it out?
Yeah. Yep, there it is.
Uh-huh.
There it is. Okay.
I think Parker did a think.
I think I did a think, so I just hit present.
Yep.
You found the
stopped you,
body.
that means
Huh?
the music stopped. That means you got it right.
You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Saw It, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Wait! I remember now! Would you care to give your testimony again?
It's just the same guy, okay?
Yeah, now he has a new testimony, and now you gotta poke a hole in it again. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time! There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
Okay.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do.
I've got this one.
Yeah, you got this one?
Is this the manliest sounding Phoenix Wright that's ever
Yes.
existed?
Yes.
Time of discovery.
Alright.
I found the body, I heard the time. Probably coming from the television. I feel like I'm gonna have to press him for these because nothing came out immediately.
No?
That sounded bad. So you know, let's just really ream him. You said heard, not saw.
Yes, heard. All I saw was the body lying there. I didn't think to look at anything else, least of all my watch.
Isn't that a little strange? So you're saying you heard something, but if you were so shocked by the body, you wouldn't hear anything at all.
The witness did say he actually heard the time. It's ludicrous to suggest you wouldn't hear anything.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I keep forgetting. I have to agree with the prosecution. Witness, continue your testimony.
So what's this bar on the top right?
That's when you present something and it's wrong, will go down. That's like your health bar.
Gotcha. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Let me look at my evidence again real quick. I love how I have my badge. Like, here's my badge.
I'm gonna let you know, you always have that.
That's funny.
In every case.
It's just for no reason.
You can present it. I'm pretty sure it might lead to like an issue, but it's funny if you just present it at certain times.
Alright, so just hurdy-dirty. Okay. Victim apparently arrived home from Paris on the day before the murder. Yeah,
Uh-huh. You got it?
That's a I now understand. Okay. I forgot about the power outage.
That means a lot to me, too.
Hold it right there! The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. His hands are made of cement. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. What a face, oh my god. There's some real nightmare fuel still frames in this, aren't there?
Oh, there's a lot. The defendant has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Saw It? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Saw It? The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That and you seem rather distraught.
He's wearing a toupee because his hair just jumped off his head.
I think he's... My apologies, Your Honor. It may have been the shock of finding the body. Well, Mr. Saw It, let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Alright.
He's sweating. He's sweating. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it.
You
like my name. Yep. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim.
That's not even close.
That must have been what I saw.
Do I even have to press him for anything?
You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly. This'll be the easiest one yet. That's not even close to what the murder weapon was. Yeah. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, dude. You really let me down in the third round, I'm not gonna lie. You really just dropped the ball.
Larry Butts is looking a lot more innocent by the second, huh?
The murder weapon wasn't a clock, it was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
Wait, how did the guy who killed her get the murder weapon wrong?
'Cause he's an idiot.
He's very dumb. You with your objections and your evidence. Just who you think you are.
Just answer the question, Mr. Saw It.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
That's...
Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilted it. It says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright.
That means you didn't have to touch it, turn it to make it say it.
It appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now?
Hell yes I do. Your Honor, there was a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Cement hands. Clearly a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he went in. I don't think he... I know for a fact he went in. You're
And
lying.
you don't know if he knows.
You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Okay.
Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there! So there's a big delay.
Okay. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her! I have no evidence for that right now, Phoenix Wright, but alright.
Well,
You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard!
clones agree. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Saw It. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face.
And... would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard, no, I saw, I never. Shut up, I hate you. It was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn, give him death. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please.
Oh God.
There isn't a shred of evidence to support the defendant's claims. Mr. Wright,
Your Honor.
you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor. The sound Mr. Saw It heard, it was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... Okay. Well, I don't know what the battery has to do with anything. It's pointless to ask the neighbors if we just sounded the clock right now.
If you sound the clock now.
Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock?
The clock.
I ask the court to listen very carefully.
Beep. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker, after all.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Saw It heard and the actual time of death.
Oh?
So, Mr. Saw It, try to talk your way out of this one.
Every time it changes like faces, I think I'm supposed to speak for that guy. Ha! Aha! You forgot one thing!
Uh-oh, what's he talking about now?
While it may seem like a clock is running 3 hours slow, it proved nothing! How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case!
He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close.
Mr. Wright, seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor.
The clock's been in evidence this entire time? Who would have changed it?
Hey, this means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Saw It. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal! A criminal! You lawyers are all slime.
I almost had him. Sorry, Larry, I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now.
Not so fast, Mr. Saw It.
Me?
He's here.
I mean, Chief.
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts, assume the clock was 3 hours slow, and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason to why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
Well, she just flew back in. If she took the clock with her. Oh, well, she bought the clock in Paris. Okay. Wait. Maybe I can prove it.
You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, right. You say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Ah, tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
My badge.
I am an attorney.
Okay. I'm just checking everything. I'm pretty sure it's the passport. I'm pretty sure it's the passport.
Yeah.
Because
The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30 the day before the murder.
and the outage I don't think has anything to do with it. I think it's the passport. Take that! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is not... Okay. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast!
Yep.
I honestly didn't think about that. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It, or should I say, Mr. Did It?
Fucking Christ. You killed the Parker.
Justice is served.
Order! Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? Comatose. He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. He was... Very well.
By the way, someone needs to tell Sophie that we're playing this game right now.
I'll add her.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do my
Just
fun.
she lost her mind on this game, apparently.
I said very well. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone so someone complete a defense so quickly. And find a true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but... This court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty.
Thanks
You
for the
did it,
time,
Parker.
the large Times New Roman font.
And with that, this court is adjourned.
It turns out that Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw It let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw It grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Woo, I still can't believe we won.
Right, good job in there. Congratulations.
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. Oh, God.
My life is over.
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
What? Good. Wait. No, I mean bad, 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 bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed.
But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever.
I think this guy's Shaggy. Larry, she was, never mind.
And she cheated on him. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headline now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Like, let's celebrate dinner. Movie? My treat. Oh no, I couldn't.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook.
Oh, hey! Here, take this. It's a present. There's no blood on the head. Maybe it's not the murder weapon. Present? For me? Wait, wasn't this evidence then? Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her, and one for me.
Okay, so it's not
Really?
a murder weapon.
You made this?
Come on.
Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick! Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry?
Larry.
Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't got sympathize with me, it's okay? Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right. Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him?
Do I? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about?
Well, he made one for him and one for her.
It's my badge.
No, stop.
They want to do it so bad. Take that! Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her.
What about that clock?
This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled.
Whatever, she probably just need a clock, that's all.
You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, negative it what you will.
Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks.
Hope that made him feel a little better. I love those two security guards that just stand there and are like, this is weird.
Yeah, this is really weird. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize, things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here's done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
I hate this. I hate this so much. Why? Yeah!
Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah, part at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks?
And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends."
In
But
that voice.
But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep.
Yeah, you die.
Yeah, it's just the end of the game.
Alright, that's your first turnabout, and now you're on to the new episode if you want to do it.
Alright, we're only an hour in. Do you still have time?
Yep. I have another like 2.5 hours.
Alright, let's do it.
But this case is a lot longer than the first one, because the first is just an introduction.
Alright, let's do it. There's a lot of paint going on.
Oh yeah, he is. Can you guess who you think did it?
Well, yeah.
Alright, Turnabout Sisters.
They're probably at this point. Sure. How many slave slots do you get? Oh God.
Get a lot. Oh wow, it's loud too.